The Catman Cat writes, how much impact do you think critic reviews have on the viewers' reviews?
On the viewers' reviews, none. I don't think critic reviews have any impact on viewers' reviews, except for some. I think critic reviews will have more impact on other critics than it does on fans. Fans are going to say what they want. Now, how much impact does, I thought you were going to ask, how much impact do critic reviews have on box office? I've been told by a couple of different studio people that for box office, it's usually a 10% swing. That if they're putting out a movie, and critic ratings right down the middle, it's going to make, let's say you're putting out a movie that's going to make $100 million. What a studio rep told me was that if they can get great positive critic reviews, just critic reviews before the movie opens, that can swing at 10% to the positive, and that can change that estimate now to $110 million. And believe me, doesn't matter how big the studio is, they care about that $10 million. However, they said if the movie gets really, really crappy, horrible 0% reviews, that can swing at 10% to the negative. So that movie that would have made $100 million now is just going to make 90. So there's a $20 million difference there, which is huge. Now, after the movie comes out, and then you add the word of mouth from audiences and fans, then that can become a bigger deal, like we saw with Guardians of the Galaxy. There's no way that Guardians of the Galaxy would make $670 million worldwide. No way. Except the critics like it, and then the films loved it, and it snowballed and has a huge effect. But as far as on viewer reviews, I don't think any at all. Can you guys think of it any differently?
Yeah, I agree. I like how Rotten Tomatoes has it broken down into critics and user reviews, because critics are generally a lot more, critical by default, so it makes sense, and they're usually like a whole percentage lower than the user review, if not more. So I don't think it's much. I mean, if you hear a movie is, look what Edge of Tomorrow, the positive reviews couldn't even save that movie at the box office. So it has a little bit of, help in terms of numbers and effects, but I think, Transformers 4 and Spider-Man 2 are the really good examples, because critics slammed both of those movies, but all the fans still really like them. Right. So everyone's gonna hold strong to what they believe in.
And fans will have a certain, especially for summer movies as well, they know what they want to see. So they're going to check in to see what critics thought as well too, but for the most part, they're going to look and go, I want to see that movie. The reviews aren't so good for Transformers. I don't care. I'm going to see it anyway. That's what I want to see. I think sometimes if there's a movie that they maybe didn't hear of, or if there's a certain movie that they were just on the fence about, that's when they really check into both critics and fan reaction, because okay, well, that's going down that direction. I hadn't heard anything about, like Rise of the Planet of the Apes, I think is a good example, because Rise, a lot of people weren't really too excited about it when they announced the reboot, and then it blew up because the initial people who saw it that first weekend, then the critics, then the fans all were raving about it, and then it continued business.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.